Alright, so I gotta admit, Mel Geek are the mad scientists in the pre-built world. Seriously. What the hell is this? We have a fully customized oversized TKL with customizable toy brakes. This keyboard is weird. Does it stack up in sound and feel? The showcase is sponsored. You're gonna want to stick around because I'm really gonna dig into this one. Mel Geek was the maker that made those Mojo keyboards that have all of those colors, and that this is plastic branding. They are not afraid to push the boundary as to what a keyboard looks like or what typical keyboard trends are. The Pixel is quite literally a piece of art. It is a blank canvas for you to put any fancy design that you want, and I made a jank Nintendo Switch. Yeah, sorry. I'm not really an artist. It is a TKL keyboard with fancy keycaps and legends, and the top of the keycap is removable. You can remove the tops and move them around, so you don't have to remove the whole keycap, just the clear part. It is 5-pin hot swaps, south facing, so that's the one you do want, and that means it's not gonna have interference with chair profile keycaps. They're using their own kind of flat profile keycap here. I don't really personally like flat profile because I'm very used to the sloping of the cherries. There are 4 indicator LEDs right here that really fall in line with the design language. There's lights here, there's lights here. It's very interesting, and when I say interesting, I mean like in a ages 5 and up kind of way. There's an opening on the right side right here that allows you to hold the dongle, as this keyboard is wireless. Pre-builts typically have that feature, so if not about that cable life, consider looking at pre-builts like this one. Now, if you're gonna play an FPS game, well, yeah, you're kind of screwed. Sorry, this thing is large. It's wide at 17.6 inches or 448 mil, which is 3 inches wider than most TKL keyboards. That's like over 3 rows. Of course, there's a canvas for you to put some art on here, but you're gonna smack your mouse, guaranteed. Like I mentioned earlier, the feel of the keycaps a little bit off for me. It's so flat that feels like I have to dig into the keyboard to hit the keys. I cannot type on it. Holy crap. This thing scoops like no other, dude. But then again, I didn't know that you have to actually make your own riser to customize your perfect angle. The little rubber feet, normally you would have like bump-ons. It has like a cross so that you can put it into the toy bricks so that once you build up your legs or your feet, you can actually just snap it in. Everything is DIY on this keyboard, so if you're up for the challenge, great, because you got a lot of work ahead of you. It is a premium gasket mount, so you're not stuck with the basic tray mount here. Gasket means typically it feels a bit more even across, and the sound is a little bit deeper, creamier. In my opinion, the sound is okay. It's definitely primarily a looker of a keyboard rather than a sound first keyboard. This is using Kailh Pixel L, which is very soft sound and a light linear. I think the actuation force is like 40 grams. They don't have a bottom out force, so I can't really compare. I will say it's pretty light to my fingers, and I typically like to have 65-gram bottom out springs, so take that for what you will. It's smooth and doesn't have a lot of spring ping, so at least in the stock form you don't have to lube the switches. The board is definitely a bit of a deeper and clacky sound. Yeah, definitely deeper, especially with all this plastic in this case. Yeah, that space part might actually be bad. It's like overtuned. The keycaps are ABS plus PC, so the switch isn't super deep because the keycaps are ABS. ABS is clackier than PBT. It's kind of like the middle of the road sound. The keyboard itself on Kickstarter right now is $189. That is pushing the price for a fun keyboard. I personally am not the customer for this keyboard because I don't like to buy keyboards for display. Forget the fact that I have keyboards on display behind me. That's because I haven't gotten them out of the house yet. I only have a daily keyboard and like 1 or 2 others that are like mine in the collection, but as a reviewer, I just have stuff. So if you're a collector, this would definitely be one of the ones to have. It's definitely fun, customizable. You can customize the front, you can customize the back, you can cover this whole thing if you wanted to, but it's really hard to use considering how wide it is. I would honestly think of buying this as a gift for a younger sibling because it's cool. It's almost like a puzzle keyboard toy like combo, but at $189, it's a pretty baller gift, and it actually takes a while to ship. So maybe for a birthday? I appreciate that Mel Geek is pushing the boundaries with this one, but as someone who loves the sound and function of keyboards, it's not for me. What do you think of the design? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.